what are some key safety KPIs that we should be measuring?
For us, we created kind of a five-fold formula for safety. For KPIs, we tend to work in safety with trailing indicators. So we look at injury rates overall, and all these numbers are important. So it's important to know with your injury rates, what's your number one injury. For us in a glass factory, it was hand lacerations. So we spent a lot of time looking for good cut-resistant gloves. And you know what? Our hand lacerations went down with better quality gloves. So we got a handle on that one, so to speak. But other KPIs would be, again, lost time accidents and OSHA recordable injuries. The problem with these, though, again, they're trailing indicators. So people don't refer to these as KPIs, and they're a little bit more fuzzy, but we taught our people to look at leading indicators that lead to accidents. And there are three of those that you can actually look for. And these are shortcuts, snap decisions, and complacency. So whenever, making a snap decision to rescue someone drowning in a pond is one thing, but making a snap decision to work on equipment with the guard off, we need that forethought of safety before we're enticed to do those things. For one thing, again, human nature, if a guard is off, and we know there's moving equipment there, we know to keep our hands away from it. But what do you do when you drop a flashlight or a tool? You instantly reach into it. And I had accidents before where I call it a chain of events. Normally people know not to reach into something, but when you drop something and reach immediately, you're kind of stuck into that. So we've got our normal trailing indicators that we should be watching, those KPIs of, minor accidents, lost time injuries, and OSHA recordable injuries, but come up with a way to be more proactive. Find ways to measure or have your people looking for, again, how often do they make those snap decisions that lead towards unsafe acts? Again, complacency, that lack of awareness, and, those taking those shortcuts. So we wanted to get people into a proactive approach, proactive line of thinking. So our five-fold formula we kind of came up with was we really promoted those three leading indicators. We had those plastered everywhere. We gave people cards with the three leading indicators on them. Then for Kaizen and for coming up with safety projects, we wanted them to really work to identify unsafe conditions and unsafe behaviors. So that became our five-fold formula there. And we use that, we embrace that for the next several years. And for all I know, I think they still embrace it.